We're at day -1, the day before the race. And I got my pizza. And Ken's over there. We are social distancing.
Yeah.
Plenty more than 6 feet apart.
I do have my mask, but I'm eating.
Right. So we're enjoying our pre-race dinner, our last meal, if you will, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I feel like I'm just overpacked.
Hey. And
Need instructions? Don't die. As soon as the minute changes, that way Carl can get the exact same time. Uh-oh. Great big truck coming in. That was that hot. Coming in Ayunca. After dark, they had,
so that was the official start. Les lighting his cigarette. Now we hop back on the ferry and we journey back to the other side, which is Hot Skip in Kentucky, and then many, many, many miles in Tennessee. All right, well, see you guys later.
And they're off. Bob's one. All right, they're already mapping.
This same Bob Hearn.
He's gone.
Oh yeah, he's
that now. Good job. Good job. Yes, I appreciate it. There's always a certain amount of that involved.
We are 16.7 miles in, and it's 11:40, and it's from shit like 88 degrees, feels like 93. We are in Union City at a Casey's, sitting in the shade. I drank a big old thing of Diet Mountain Dew and topped off all my water things.
See you all again, I bet.
About to go. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 24 miles in, and it's 2:08, and I kind of feel like I'm standing in front of an open door to hell. It's pretty hot. I'm somewhere in between Union City and Martin at I'm calling it heaven. It's some kind of outfitter's place, and there's a bunch of road angels here with some ice cold water and a bench. So I'm just gonna sit here until I don't anymore. And I met Scott. Here's Scott. And so that's it for now. The young man here, over here, some young man over there said that we're halfway to Martin, and so yeah. All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, so it's. Oh, first of all, I keep forgetting that all the times are my local time is Central Daylight Time, so I'm an hour behind y'all. So local time is 4:32. I'm 9 hours into the race. 30.35 miles. It currently feels like 98 degrees out there. My original plan was to push through until tomorrow, but I can't do it. So I'm gonna ask the young lady at the register if it was all right if I sat here at this cell gas station for an hour or two, and she said that's fine. So got myself a delicious super turkey and cheese sandwich and some kind of large diet soda. And there's nobody else here, and so I'm like, what the hell? Every other where I've stopped, there are people. Apparently, there's a dine-in across the street, but fuck off, crossing the street all that much. I'm on the correct side of the road, and that's what's happening. So, yeah. All right. Well, I'll catch up with y'all later. I feel like a rock star now. I just covered 12 miles in under 3 hours. It's a little better than 15-minute miles. I'm at the farmer's market in Dresden. It is fantastic. I'm going to avail myself of this wonderful chair and some cold beverages. Stay a little bit, maybe 30 minutes or so. And I'm gonna head out. Doing good. It is now 8:55 local time, and then I'm at I don't know. My watch says 42.46. I think it's running a little long, but it's whatever. It's what it is. So doing good. Moving on, feeling strong. So I'm at Gleason, in the Gleason Firehouse. I mean, it's the firehouse. And they have showers here. They have blow-up like mattresses. It's pretty dang impressive. I am eating some delicious za. And still feeling good. Just gonna eat some maybe take up to an hour. It's 12:25 local time right now. My watch says 51.68. Again, it's running long, so I don't know what the real mileage is, but yeah. So I'll take about up to an hour. Just chill, have my feet up. And then I'm gonna push on. I'm not gonna take a shower or a nap or anything like that. I'm not sleepy at all. My body is a little tired, but I'm not sleepy at all. So let's keep on pushing through and try to hit my, keep on going till 2 p.m. ish and try to hit that goal. But, doing great. So just made my 7:30 a.m. check-in. 63 miles. My goal in the first 24 hours was 62 miles. So I'm good. As far as that goes, I'm doing all right. Now my next goals are 45 miles every subsequent 24-hour period. After the toll that the heat took on me yesterday, I'm going to stick with the plan that I had coming in, which was to take 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. that will be my rest time. Unfortunately, today, there's nothing. There's going to be nothing on the road, no cities or anything or towns during that time. So I'm just going to have to find a church, cemetery, something. And I'll just lay in some shade for 4 hours and, nap, sleep, whatever it is. But yeah, the heat yesterday, it took a pretty significant toll on me. I was able to bounce back fine after sitting in the air conditioning for 2 hours, and I drank a half gallon of Diet Mountain Dew, and I ate a bag of chips and a bunch of Slim Jims, and I bounced back fine, and that was all good. But I just don't know how many more times I have of that in me before my body's like, yeah, we're not going to be doing this anymore. We're all set here. So I have to take that off. The next town here is Huntington, I think. It's going to be at mile 65, so I'll be there in under half an hour here, and I'm going to stop and get me a couple eggs over medium, onions in my hash browns, wheat toast, and a gallon of coffee. That's kind of how I've been doing. It's I'll go from like town to town and just slam, like, been living on Diet Mountain Dew or Mountain Dew Zero. The sugar and I don't agree, but the caffeine is nice. So I'll just, and then the caffeine will last me to the next town. So I don't know how long this coffee is going to last, but we'll see what happens. But so that was the story of yesterday in the early morning, or the early morning hours of today. There were some really nice Road Angel stations, and I stopped for an hour in each one. And I put my feet up, and I ate some beef jerky in the first one, and 4 slices of a hot and ready at the second one. And I'm gonna tell you, man, that hot and ready, that was like, man, that tastes like some gourmet stuff right there, baby. Just living on like protein and salt right now, more or less, and it's fine, and caffeine, and I'm doing fine. I'm drinking water, all of that's good again. So we're just gonna see how today goes, and I'll throw an update for y'all. It's like 7:30 tomorrow morning. All right, be cool. So. Just coming out of Huntington. We had breakfast, me and a couple guys. I had 2 eggs over medium, onions with the hash browns, wheat toast. I added a little salt to them hash browns. It was greasy and salty and delicious. And I thought that the next city, so this is at 65. I thought the next city was Lexington at like 90. But apparently there's a small little nothing called Parker's Crossing, which is at 80. So I'm gonna hit them. They got 2 motels there. So I'm gonna hit that. And it is 8:55 local. So 9 and 3 is 5. So it's 5 hours till 2 p.m. 15 miles in 5 hours. Yeah, so as long as there's no extended rest stops, that's so doable. But I'm not gonna, if I get there at 2:30 because I stopped and put my feet up somewhere for half an hour, that's fine too. So that's the update on Huntington, and see you later. 8:41 local time. We just got up brushed our teeth. I put on a t-shirt since it's night now, and clean pair of socks, clean under shorts. I feel like a brand new man. The shower before we went to sleep was fantastic. So we're at mile 81, and our goal is to get like a marathon in the next 10 hours. So we should be good. Should be. Yesterday morning, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that's what, 8 hours. We traveled. I think it was like 8 miles. It was just something ridiculous, but and I feel like this. That's Scott. Brandon's in there. We've kind of joined forces, and we're not running anybody else's race but our own, but together we're together we are one. All right, talk to y'all later. It's just after midnight local time. We got into Lexington just now. It's about 91 miles. So it took us 3 hours. It took us 3 hours to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, 3 hours to make the 10 miles. On the plus side, so we're going to stay here till 12:30. And then we'll have another 7 hours. And our goal is to get a marathon in tonight. So we'll have 7 hours to complete 16. This should be definitely doable. We're kind of planning on every 10 miles-ish stopping and taking our shoes off. Putting our feet up for 30 minutes. So, night number 2 has begun. We're at mile
Like $5 off of Amazon. Oh,
102.
that almost ended my race.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mile 102. The next town is at 107, but we've gone, I don't know,
Yeah, we got to set a time here.
20 some miles since we woke up yesterday evening.
I'd say look.
And it's, so you say it's what, 4:20?
Yeah.
It's 4:20 local time. So it's gonna be tight to get that marathon in, but it's what it is. We're gonna do what we do. Alright, a bit of a further, a little bit of expounding on the one I just made. So it's like, I don't know, 16 or 17 miles from the last town to the next town. But there's this church that's on the side of the freeway. It's a Pentecostal church. You'll appreciate that, Crystal. And they have like a canopy and a bunch of snacks and some Gatorades and some waters out here. So all that we knew is that it was a church around this mileage. So like we're walking, good God, we're walking. We slept in for like 10 minutes in somebody's driveway because we were so tired. And we see a sign, and I'm trying to figure out what it says. I says, that sign says Corinth. I was like, that's it, that's the church. So we get there, and Brandon says, that's not a church. And I'm looking at it, and it's hard to see, and I'm like, well, then why would they have this big, huge sign lit up in the front yard? So I said, I'm going to go investigate. So as I'm getting closer, I kind of see it. I was like, don't shoot. I shine my flash on it, and it's like a trailer. There's 2 cars in front of it, like newer cars, but it's a trailer, and like all the windows are boarded up. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't it. It's very frightening. But then we went a little bit further down the road, maybe half a mile, and we found the Pentecostal church with some delicious salty snacks and such. And, Scott and Brandon are taking a nap. I'm, of course, not tired at this point, so awesome. But, alright. Day 2 update. Lots happened since yesterday. We, right after I got into the town after yesterday's update, I had AJ's, like a little greasy spoon, and had delicious breakfast, greasy and salty. And I ate with his cats, Brandon and Scott, and we kind of made a pact that we're just going to finish this together and, keep each other up and encourage each other. So today's 44 miles, yesterday, whatever, and it's good. What else happened? Oh, we got a hotel last night. We did a 10-hour and 15-minute marathon last night. But things are going well, man. Not thinking about how much I'm going to want to die in this heat coming up, but things are going well. We just crossed over from Tennessee River, and we're at about 114. So we made it 7 miles. since my last hookup. It's 11 miles to the next city, which will put us at 18 miles for the first 12 hours. So we're just going to push on through until we get there and just take as many breaks as we need and figure it out at that point. But we're doing it. We're doing all right. I'm having a second breakfast action. Yeah. So, first of all, Crystal, you need to show this to Ishi. Even more powerful. He'll love that. But that's like in a reference to I'm getting stronger each subsequent day. I'm not like I'm gonna go out and bust out some running because I'm not about to run anywhere anytime soon. Like first day at around 4, like I really wanted to die. Second day at around 4, I kind of wanted to die. Today we pull in and I'm like smash a bag of beef jerky, smash 4 hard-boiled eggs, a bunch of like chips and stuff. I need to get some sleep, but it's like if I didn't get sleep and if it wasn't currently 95 degrees out right now, and it's 4:51 local time, currently like 95 degrees, not even feels like ambient temp. I'd go back out. Like, sweet, I'm refreshed. I'm gonna go back out, but I'm just gonna wait till the sun sets, try to get some sleep. So I'm doing great. I'm at mile 125. That puts me at 18 for the day so far. My goal is to do another marathon tonight by 7:30 a.m. and so that will be another 44-mile day. So that's my goal. But yeah, man, I'll keep you all posted. Well, it's certainly been a crazy last 24 hours. We made a push. Brandon and Scott and I made a push through the day yesterday. Got our 18 miles in, and we got into this little town, Linden, Tennessee, and we got us some. Well, I got a bag of beef jerky at the gas station, 2 Powerades. We got to the Welcome Center of Linden where it's air conditioned, and we were going to wait out the rest of the day.
That's funny.
And
what happened? They're both just laughing.
I had
They're whiter than I was when I came in.
I had 8 hard-boiled eggs, 6 muffins, a tube of Pringles, a bag of beef jerky.
Right in the middle.
I ate
They
good.
left like
Slept for maybe an hour and a half, and then when night came, Scott was going to get a hotel room. He ended up dropping. Brandon and I pushed down, and as soon as it was full night, we got the sleep bug, and we were kind of meandering all over the road.
Hey, you guys don't have a seat?
And
What do you mean you don't have a seat?
it's a far
Bags and
to the next city, but we saw this we saw this carport, this house at Welcome Bull State Runners. So we hopped in there, and they had those long patio lawn chairs and some moving blankets. I slept for 4 hours. Apparently there was a lightning strike right across the road from us. I slept through all of that for 4 hours. It was great. We started again. The sun was up. It thunderstormed, all of that, like while I was asleep. The rain's done. And we head out. I was like, man, start the race fresh. It'll be great. And so we're about 3 miles from the next city still. And Brandon's looking at the radar. He's like, we're not gonna make it to Hohenwald. We should start looking for someplace. So we found this gas station, and it's like, I don't know, you can't really tell out this window, but it is pouring ass rain out.
Yeah, my dad.
So I mean, we're just gonna wait for it to abate a little bit, I guess, and start heading out. It's gonna come back. It's a line of storms, but it's not supposed to end till 11 a.m. So we're not gonna sit here till 11. But so I'm still doing good. I don't think we did. I don't remember what my mileage was yesterday morning. I'm pretty sure we didn't do 44. Hey, do you remember what our mileage was yesterday morning?
No.
Okay.
Around 100 or,
I think it was 101. Was it 101?
just past the school. The school was 99.
I don't even remember.
I have no idea.
Wait, okay, wait. I do. It was 60.
Yeah, 107.
It was 107.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we were at
Yep.
104. We were
It was 107. Yep. Yep. 107. And so we did 33
You guys are
yesterday.
moving. You guys are doing great.
Well, thank you.
No, you really are. I mean,
Yeah.
most people, the first time they get out here, aren't this smaller than this races. Yeah. God, the first time I
So,
think I'd
mile
already
33.
twice by now.
All right. Be cool. Talk to you later. About mile 145, Hohenwald. On the way out of Hohenwald, it's been raining literally all morning since before the sun came up. We just got into a gas station outside of Hohenwald before it started pouring down, and then a couple other people came in, and then it paused or abated for a minute, so we made a bit of a dash. Anyways, we're here and we're at BK eating our goods. Yep, bye. 7:30 p.m. Mile 161. When we were at that gas station with the monsoon this morning, it was 140 or something. Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna sit here an hour. We're in a small little town called Hampshire. It's got nothing. We're on Road Angel's front porch. It's pretty sweet. They got a bunch of Slim Jims in that crate that I'm gonna smash, and some cold water in that cooler. Charging ports, hell yeah. So we're gonna sit here for an hour and then push on to, how far is Columbia?
About
10? That's it? Oh, sweet, dude. I thought it was like 14 or 15. Oh, so yeah, like 10 miles. Okay, so outside of town of Columbia is 10. Center of town is like 14 or 15, but 10, that'll probably take us about like 4 hours maybe between 3.5 and 4 hours. So that'd be sweet. So then we'll be there at like, we'll probably be there, oh, we're leaving at 8:30, so we'll be there before 1, so that'd be sweet. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do from there. Columbia's a big town. You know, we've collectively had two sides to argue and debate. And one is, you know, rest for an hour and then keep on and try to push through until tomorrow when it starts getting hot. The other is to get a motel while we're in Columbia, but we're going to have to break out the book in Columbia and see what's what and what's where. So this isn't going to send anytime real soon because there's like absolutely no service here, but I'll throw it in the chat, and when y'all get it, you get it. All right, later. We are in Columbia, Tennessee. It's at mile 173 or something, I don't know. It took us a little over 10 hours to walk 32 miles. We got some taquitos, cherry Coke Zero. We're gonna eat this and go find a motel and shower and sleep. So I forgot, it took us 10 hours to walk like 32 miles.
10 hours walk, 13?
32, something like that.
Really?
Something like that. Like a long time. We slept for an hour and a half on another driveway. I didn't realize it had been an hour and a half, but so we did that. We walked a lot. I had a crazy, hysterical, like I'm losing my mind moment. And it lasted a lot longer than a moment, but it's all good because there's bacon jerky. We're a mile and a half from our where we're gonna stop for when we stop. It's a motel at the end of Columbia. It's gonna be a mile like 181 probably, or 180 or some shit. We've been walking a long time. Last time we like really slept was in that carport over 24 hours ago. On the way into Columbia, we slept on some driveway
and we both woke up feeling like we had hypothermia, and it's like 70, 75 degrees out here. I was freezing. We were freezing to death, man. This shit was crazy. And then we get into Columbia, and the stupid gas station that I've been looking forward to for, I don't know, a long time, 30 miles and like 10 years of my life, is closed, 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. So we gotta walk some more, another couple miles or whatever, to the next stupid gas station, where I had a taquito thing for the first time in my life. And they got me some bacon jerky to add to my list of jerky sampled during my jerky tour. And yeah, so we're gonna go into this motel, and we're gonna shower, and then we're gonna lay in a bed, and hopefully we're gonna sleep. I hope we sleep. And then when we wake up, we'll figure everything else out. I don't know, it's just crazy. We're over 180 miles into this thing. Day 5. A lot of hours on this course. And we're running. I mean, it's a 12.5-minute pace, but it's a running motion. And it's significantly faster than we've gone in about 3 days. So, I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's something. Bench of despair action here. The bench of despair. So we're here at the Nut House. If I can get anybody, let's see here. Here they are. And I guess I do this every year. It's an incredible spread. I just had a chicken salad sandwich. It was like homemade, had some grapes in it. I asked, he said, what do you want on it? I said, everything. He said, what do you want? I said, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. I got all of that. Continue to fuel the furnace that continues to burn hot. Had that, 2 bags of chips, bag of peanuts. So filled up my water bottle, had a Gatorade. I'll probably get a Gatorade for the road. I'm feeling fantastic, wonderful, guys. And it is 4:48, and we're at mile 187. So we have less than 130 miles to go. It's pretty sweet. Doing awesome, feeling great. Churning out my lips. Anyways, sorry. So, all right. So this is portable shower and potty at the Nut House. These people are ridiculous, out of control, awesome. We're at mile 194 for the 7:30 p.m. check-in on Monday. Is it Monday? I think it's Monday. Yeah, so I'm 194, and Brandon's off fertilizing some grass somewhere. We're going to take a look at the book and see. The next big town is Lewisburg, which is at like 2:17, I don't know, something. I'd love to hit it by 7:30 a.m. I don't know that's going to happen, but we'll see. Tonight might be the night that I leave Brandon, but I don't know, he's flagging kinda, and it's only going to get worse, I would imagine. Although the night's upon us, the sun is setting, so we will see what we'll see. So we are in Lewisburg, like towards the end of the city. We're almost at mile 200. We picked up another gentleman. His name's Joseph. There's his knees. And then there's Brandon over there, taking a little siesta. I think I'm done with the jerky. I'm cooked, burned out on the jerky. And I really don't want salty, because that's a lot of work to eat a bag of chips. So I want sweet, but I don't want to deal with that sugar crash, no sir. So
I got me, yeah, Slam and Strawberry. Because Vanilla Cream, all of the bottles had a little dent in them, and they expired June 22nd of 2020. So I decided to go for the Slam and Strawberry. But, yeah, closing in on mile 200. So it's like 100.5 marathon to go. So, and I did some stupid math, and I was real dumb for doing it. If we can hit 214 by 7:30 a.m., that means all we need is 33 1/3 miles every day to get an exact 8-day finish. So, there's that. All right, nice. Things went from bad to hot pressed dog shit with the quickness, and we were gonna get us a room. We're still in fucking Lewisburg, and we were gonna get us a room, but you know the old saying, no room at the inn.
Even though there's only 3 cars in the parking lot.
Even though there's only 3 tires in the goddamn parking lot. So, on we plow to
It's dropped 10 degrees and
some church in 5 miles, where I will try to sleep on some concrete. 507. We're walking on a road in Tennessee, if you can believe that shit. Some new shit for now. 507 Central Daylight Time, and I don't know. I think the town of Wheel is up next, which may have a church and a Coke machine, which I will avail myself of. And then after that, there's some other stupid town that has like a church, and that's it. And then after that is Shelbyville, which has a bunch of shit. I need a hot breakfast, man. We stopped at some random little store on this highway, like out in the middle of nowhere. I'm walking, and I was like, hey, there are chairs in front of that store, man. And so we went over, and they had them like taped across. So, cause they're like, oh yeah, we don't want you to sit here. So yeah, we took the tape off, and since there's 3 of us, I got a chair, and then Joseph got a chair, and then Brandon took there was a bench there. We had picked up Brandon and I had picked up space blankets at the nut house, so we busted out the space blankets. And how long did we sleep, guys? We slept 2 hours again in the middle of the night. Crazy. I slept in this uncomfortable ass rocking chair for 2 hours with a space blanket wrapped around me. But I feel great. I want to have both my knees replaced. So Crystal, go ahead and set that up, make that happen. Chop chop. Feeling a lot better, man, now that I got a couple hours rest. So I'll just ride this wave and see ya. It's 7:28 a.m. Starting day number 6. So Joseph and Brandon and I just completed 214 miles in 5 days. Oh, man. That was pretty sweet, man. There was a... oh, man, a lot's happened in the last 24 hours. So, last night was real low. We were going to get a room. There's no room at the inn. Apparently, our spirituality higher power didn't want us to have a room. He wanted us to get 214 miles in, so that's what we did. And about 4 miles behind us, there was a road angel station in front of this repair shop or something. And I was so hungry. We hadn't eaten since we left yesterday morning, afternoon, whatever.
in the middle of the night, we were at a gas station and I got one of them stupid protein drinks. It was like $5 stupid. Totally not worth it. Anyway, so at this place 4 miles down the road, I smashed about 1,000 calories in about 5 minutes. It was awesome. 2 Cliff bars, 2 of these sweet and salty bars, and about 4 mini Slim Jims. It's fantastic. But, so we're not sure what's going to go on. It's another like 11 miles to the next city, Shelbyville. And, which is the arch rival of the Springfield town, incidentally, in Simpsons world. And there's nothing between here and there. I don't even think there's a gas station or anything. So, let's bite. So I got 1,000 calories to work on for the next 10 miles. And then we're going to just figure it out at that time. We're going to see what's what, how we feel, etc. But, yeah, they were going. This, Tim, the night is dark and full of terrors. Kurt, the starting gun for the last 100, has sounded. And Ruth, all love girl, but you gotta go. I gotta take that place among us friends as king of the road. All love. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. You wanted the best, you got the best. The greatest rock band in the world, Kiss. All right, so I owe an update. We popped into Shelbyville yesterday. I don't know, I think around maybe 11. And we stopped at a hotel. Like, it's one of the first hotels we came to. First time on the course, we're like, can we see the room first? Because this seems sketchy as hell. So, well, yeah, so we, as soon as we checked in, we ordered some pizza. We slept till about 4:30. Refreshed again. And retaped, showered, all that. And now we're heading towards War Trace. And that's 10 miles away. And then what's the one after War Trace? Manchester. And then Manchester's at 16. So we're going to hit both of those tonight. By tomorrow morning, tonight/tomorrow morning. But yeah, so I'll give you all an update at War Trace. All right. Just entered War Trace, which is all one word, so I always think of it as Wart Race. It's 9:35 local time, and everything is closed. So we're just sitting on a bench in front of a business for like 35 minutes. Doing well. I'm not sure exactly what mile this is. I think it's 260 something. No, maybe no. That can't be it. I don't know, but doing well. Got some Blair Witch Project shit going on here. We are 8 miles from downtown Wart Race at some Baptist church, and they have a back porch. And we woke up this young lady, Tanya, who we've been leapfrogging for a number of miles now, and she's been here an hour and a half and is ready to leave. We are bedding down, and we're going to take a much needed rest. It is yes, 2 a.m. local time, and we're at mile like 240 something, like 240 and change. So, okie dokie.
Good morning, you crazy kids. It is 5 o'clock. Is that right? 5:25 local. We slept. I don't know. I wouldn't call it sleep, but yeah. So we're at that church on a nice concrete slab. That's really fun to try to sleep on, and nobody got any sleep for real. And 2 miles down the road is this church. No, not a church. It's not a church at all. It's a campground though. And they have cots here, and a shower, and a cooler full of cheeses and meats, and also table full of food, and a cooler full of sports drinks and stuff. So we chose poorly there. Well, we're gonna stay here for 30 minutes and just refuel. Got myself a Dorito cheese and mayonnaise sandwich, just like Mom used to make. That good shit. So, and then after this, we're pushing out of that next town. We're not going to get there by check-in, but we'll get there shortly after. And hopefully find. I'm looking for a greasy spoon, but we'll take a consensus of what we're going to eat. So, I'll catch up with you guys then.
We've just entered Manchester. Had a nice long discussion with the chief of police, who has 34 officers for his town of 11,000 people. We are walking down Highway 41, the main drag. We're going to go to a McDonald's, get some breakfast, and I'm going to drink a lot of McDonald's coffee and eat some McMuffins. And then we're going to push on 67-ish. Oh, it's less than 67 now. Like 100K-ish is what we have to the finish. My A goal right now is to finish before 7:30 a.m. on Friday, which would put me in under 8. I'm going to have to put in. We would have to put in a significant miles today to do that, because that last day is like climbing up 2 mountains, so it's going to be slow going. But since yesterday's update, we went into a town, we slept in a hotel. I haven't slept in a hotel like that in a long time. And it was, we got some pizza there and stuff, but delivered to the room. We pushed on through the night, slept on a concrete slab again for a couple hours, woke up, walked 2 more miles to this campground that had cots set out for us and all that, and yeah, we chose poorly with that one, but I don't know, I'm feeling good, man. Like, I had to relace that left shoe, because apparently my left foot had swollen considerably at some point. And I didn't notice it until it was too late, and there was a lot of pain in my that upper portion of the foot. So I like had it as loose as I could get it, and it was still feeling pain. So I had to totally redo those lacings. So there was nothing at all crossing the top of that foot there. But I am doing surprisingly well. Nights are still hard. Thankfully, they're not that long. But on the flip side of that is the day, which is hot as Hades. So, I mean, it's what it is, man. We're almost done now. I can almost smell the finish line. So, 100K is nothing, you know. If I was fresh, I'd go knock that out in like 15 hours, easy peasy, right? So instead, I gotta work on getting it knocked out in like 46 or whatever it is. But all right, guys, talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, so it's like 11:51 local time, and I just knocked out like the last 7 miles in like a 16.5-minute pace. And she stands alone means that it's just me. Well, it's going to be just me and another gentleman. I stopped at a Dollar General to
amp up on some ice cold beverages. And I said, he begged me on his hands and knees if he could accompany me. And I said, if you can keep up, you can. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys. We're in Pelham, which is mile we're at like 167, 166 and 3/4. I just did the last 17 miles in 5 hours, I think. Picked up a young man named Tom and this young lady named Tanya, who we have seen throughout the race, and it was a good time for all. I'll tell you what, once I entered that Manchester and I ditched those two other guys, I have been on fire. This is the first time I'm eating in a restaurant, and I'm going to get me some onion rings and maybe some chicken strips. I'm not sure what else. That might be it. Oh, they got a fried pie. I'm going to have one of them too. So, maybe not a lot of sugar. I'm not sure. But I am busy killing it. And we'll finish tomorrow. For sure. But, alright, later. Oh, we just climbed up this stupid big mountain, stupid Monugal Mountain, so big and so dumb, and we just climbed it, and it's so stupid. And now we're in a hotel, and we're gonna rest for 3.5 hours, take a shower, and just get a nap for my feet, a few hours. And we have 39 miles to the finish, so we're gonna finish sometime tomorrow. I'd like to finish like noon, early afternoon. Where are y'all going to? Well, we'll see. But it'll be sometime tomorrow we're going to finish. That's exciting. All right, now. Yeah, we are a little less than 29 miles left to go. We're walking and walking and walking. This is just the story of this stupid race. We wanted to get off our feet for a minute. We've done 11 miles in, I don't know. Yeah, 3 hours and 51 minutes. We've done 11.84 miles, so that's pretty good. It's 2:42 or something right now. And so we're just taking a break. We pulled over into a side street and we're laying in the middle of the road. I actually napped for 5 minutes in the middle of the road last night, but I'm not going to do that here. Just going to take a break for a minute. All right. Coming into Jasper now, we got less than 20 miles to go. We just came down the stupid fucking mountain that we went up yesterday afternoon. This shit's so stupid. Like, why would you make somebody climb up a mountain and then down a mountain and then go like 12 more miles or 10 more miles, whatever it is, and then climb up another fucking mountain before you can finish your race? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Who would do that? And who would sign up for a race like that? What the hell is happening? So we're walking into Jasper, and I need to stoke this awesomeness, add some fuel to this piece, and get ready to go a 2-hour mountain climb. And so, I mean, we were kind of on a pace to finish at 2 p.m. It's going to be before 3, but it's like, man, I want to go home, man, because it's going to take me 6.5 hours. It's like, so from when I leave here, it's going to be a 6.5 hour thing until when I get home, because I'm in a whole different time zone now. All right, kind of delirious. Might update later. Bye. There is the iconic Blue Bridge. No, so that's the Blue Bridge, man. We go over that Tennessee Tennessee River, base of Sand Mountain, then we go to Sand Mountain, and we go into Castle Rock. So we'll be there in a matter of hours now. We're walking up this last fucking mountain, and this is like a big fat dog shit Sunday with shit sauce on it. We've been walking for like 1.7 miles up this hill. What would you say this grade is? 45 or 30? This grade is it might be 40 to 45%. This grade. It's the stupidest shit I've ever walked up in my life. So we're about 1.7 in to this. We think this ends at around 3. And then it's like a, huh? Yeah. And then we walk another like 3 like ups and downs and shit. So, and then we're almost there or something, I don't know. I'm gonna have nightmares about this hill. It's horrible, just horrible.